Alrighty, we're at Fitness First here in St Kilda. I'm here with Bray, and today Bray's going to teach me, show me a few bodyweight functional exercises, and tell him a bit about yourself, Bray. What's your background?
Well, I did about 10 years as a professional acrobat, and today I said to Dylan, let's do a bit of a session where I can share some of the knowledge that I've gone through in my career. So today we're going to be testing each other, that to that, on the differences between the style of training that you do, and we're going to test it out with some calisthenics and bodyweight, which has been my specialty. And we'll see if the theory proves right, that if you're strong enough in the gym, you should be strong enough to carry your own weight.
Oh, I'm a little bit scared.
All right, so let's get started then. So for the first exercise, I'm going to be taking Dylan through a series of 4 basic exercises based on shoulder stability. Now, shoulder stability is a great component that was pretty much one of the foundations of my training back in the day. I did a lot of aerial training, so hence my shoulders needed to be always ready and strong enough to hold my weight up in the air. The first 4 exercises, we're going to run at 30 seconds, so times 4, that's 2 minutes. Yeah, so 2 minutes for exercises. The first one is going to be a plank. Now from a plank, we're gonna try to make it really steady. With control, we're gonna try to touch the shoulders without letting your body rock. Exercise number 2, we're gonna lower yourself into the plank, the elbow plank, and now slowly we're gonna start pressing up. So elbow lowers, nice and control. That starts to activate your core as well as stabilizing your shoulders and giving your triceps a little bit of a work. Then we're gonna come back into the center, and this time we're gonna go all the way down, lowering your body with control, yeah? Alternating sides. That's going to start giving your biceps a bit of a push, your chest, as well as getting your core fired up. And exercise number 4, we're going to bend your knees at about 45 degrees. And now this puts you in a table position. We're going to circle your body from one side to the other for about 30 seconds until we make up 2 minutes total. That's going to be our basic shoulder warm-up consisting of stability and a little bit of resistance.
I'm sweating already, man.
Okay, so I'll start the timer here. Here we go, that to that. How old is your baby?
He is 9 weeks now.
9 weeks, so he's still getting pretty good sleep.
Yeah.
I'm on the 9 month mark now. I get no sleep. Ready? Off you go. Lovely, alrighty. So that is a very simple 2-minute warm-up.
Do you notice the sweat difference in between the two?
You're just more hydrated than me. How you feeling?
Mate, that's just the warm-up, right? So.
That's just the warm-up, yeah.
Oh dear, yeah.
So now we're gonna go through suspension training. So I'm gonna introduce Dylan to the rings. Okay, so building up on what we did before. This is the starting position, yeah?
Yep.
So no bending of the elbows. We're gonna tuck your knees to your chest. And now we're gonna start pressing down. That's it. Now in this position, I'm just gonna rest. Feel this position first. If it feels comfortable and you're not shaking, yeah, I want you to try to stand up. Yeah. Now with you, we're gonna do it a little lower and then we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna try to do that just a couple of times.
Yep.
To get you in the habit of feeling how weird of a position it is. Now, most likely what's gonna happen is your weight is gonna try to go either back or in front of you, and you're gonna feel a little bit unstable. The best thing to do is when you feel like your body's about to rock forwards or backwards, go back to the starting position, go back to the tuck. Okay, so let's just get those back down again so I can spot you.
I'm not flexible.
I even go in that rope, even though so I can really spot you.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. So I'm hanging.
So you hang completely.
Yep, so I'm trying to let the elbows out straight, and I'm trying to
straight.
hang dead straight down to the ground with my heels tucked into my backside.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you now, if you're confident enough, we're gonna try to go into a candle, so straight position.
Yeah.
Okay, push your hips forward a little bit more. How's that? Are you able to go straighter or not? All right, come down if it's not safe.
Hang on.
Okay, how straight do you think you are?
Not very.
Not very. I think
Have a look.
if we look at him from the top, it almost looks like you were here.
Yep.
I want you to try to get to a complete extension.
Okay.
So really squeeze your glutes, and it's essentially what we did on the floor. The body disposition, that's what we do here, like the preparation for that body disposition.
Do your lats become the stabilizer as you get more
so
straight? Okay.
if I was to do it one more time.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yep.
So you want to be able to get to that position.
Yep.
Squeeze your glutes, raise your core.
So you're activating basically all this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Second try. Stop the swing. Go for it. Okay. Push your hips forward. Push your hips in forward. Squeeze your glutes. Camera needs to see your glutes squeezing. There you go. Now can you go back to the tuck? And are you able to extend back into the candle? Beautiful. And come back down. That was much better.
Just trying to get the feeling the glutes to squeeze them on that.
And I think
in that position.
the fear is that you start to lose your grip, right? Like
Yeah.
A lot of people fear when you get into that position is you kind of start feeling like the grip is gonna slip off,
Yep.
and obviously you get tired, you're shaking, and then a little bit of stress kicks in.
Yep.
Think of it as in like the more aware you are of controlling your breathing, the more help you're gonna give your body as well.
Hey Bray, I've got the new Bum Energy in the peach mango flavour right here. I want you to try it for me. Tell me what you think. Give it a rating out of 10 for me.
Okay, so what's the difference between these and the other drinks out there?
Well, it's 0 sugar, it's low calorie, all that good stuff, but it's got some nootropics, it's got some cognizant in there to help give you mental focus and energy. It's got caffeine from coffee beans, so it's not going to give you that big rise and crash that a lot of other energy drinks do.
Yeah, okay.
And it's delicious. I reckon the flavours live up to the hype. It's not often that, you know, big name celebrity products like Chris Bumstead have products that really taste great and really back themselves. So
I'm gonna be very honest
Try.
with you. I don't drink energy drinks that often because of the risk that you just mentioned.
yeah, right.
You know, you get the nice high sugar kick, and
Yeah,
then you
true,
get the
true.
down.
True.
But let's give this one a try and see what it tastes like. So you want a rating out of 10?
out of 10.
Okay. So
Or
we've got
maybe out of 5 for 5 of Chris Bumstead's Mr. Olympia. So give me a rating out of 5.
Okay, so here
Yeah.
we go. This is mango, okay? All right, first of all, it does taste like mango.
Okay,
Like
alright.
good mango, and mangoes are like my favorite fruit.
Do you taste any peach in there?
In the aftertaste, yes.
Yeah, right.
But you know what I liked it though? It doesn't have like the artificial kick that drinks like. I don't
That
know.
aftertaste?
Yeah, it's like
right.
these other drinks when you drink them, they taste very artificial. Like they taste like not just sugary, but it's like chemical. Like
Yeah.
something. This one actually tastes like mango and peach, with
Right.
not too much of the overwhelming, I guess, like energy
Yep.
flavor that you get in these other
Yeah, the
brands.
standard stuff. Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Interesting.
I actually love it. It's quite good.
So that's got 112 milligrams of natural caffeine. So that's around the same as a cup of coffee sort of thing.
Which is good because I like coffee too. So yeah, my rating 5 out of 5.
Oof.
Let's just
5
give
Mr. Olympians out of 5.
let's give it 6 because of the flavor. It's good, it's natural, and it's not nasty. So 6 out of 5.
Does that mean Chris Bumstead's going to win 6 Mr. Olympias in
You gotta
2024?
You gotta win the 6th one, bro. a big pressure.
Good, I'm sure.
How you feeling so far?
Mate, I'm feeling pretty like tight in the shoulders, nice and pumped up, mate. It's feeling warmed up, feeling good though.
Excellent. Well, listen, now what we're gonna do now is the next skill, which is a handstand. We're gonna be using the wall for that. And before we move into that, let's just quickly run into another component, which is mobility. As you noticed when you were doing the rings before, there was a tendency for you to try to bend the elbows, use the elbows and muscle the exercise all the way up. Something similar happens with handstands. Specifically, I've seen it a lot with people at CrossFit. They muscle up their handstands. And if you look at the biomechanics of the drill, handstands is all about aligning the different points, like the different articulations of your body. And we can do a quick test right now. If you face the camera profile and try to raise your hands in a straight line, yeah, you can see that, yeah, that's totally fine. So I can see, for instance, there's a bit of a notch happening already, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you able to basically dish your body, hollow your body a little bit more? That's it. Can you do that with both hands down? Cool, so that's perfect. So if you look at it from the side, we want to see a straight line from the shoulder to the hip, to the knee, and to the ankle, and hopefully align everything with the wrist. Now, if you do that the same way, but now facing the camera,
Yep.
turn around, yeah. What we want to do with the handstands is we're gonna elongate your arms as much as you can, because that's where you're gonna be pressing, and that's where your lats are the weakest, because this is a range that you will never ever train with any sort of gym equipment. So we're gonna test them out in a second. If you feel like you're getting cramped, come down, give them a nice stretch, and we'll try it again.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Pull my hands down now.
Just pull the hands down. Okay, now for the handstands, I'm gonna demonstrate.
Cool.
The first thing we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to kick towards the wall. And once you get towards the wall, I want you to try to let your entire back flat on it. Yeah. And we're gonna first try to get the most length out of your arms. So I want you to try to think. Hopefully the camera can see this. If my feet get to this point in my handstand position, I'm going to try to elongate it and get it 2 or 3 centimeters more. So I'll try my first one, okay? So, place your hands in parallel position. You're going to help yourself by kicking up. And once you kick up, that's my hands, all right? So I'm resting here, and you can see there, that's where I'm at. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to lengthen myself. Did I get any?
Yeah, you did.
Centimeters,
Yeah,
yeah?
centimeters, yep.
So that's what I'm going to try to do. So that's my handstand in, let's call it passive position. I want you to actively give me 2 or 3 centimeters more.
All right.
One leg at a time. Not bad at all. That's it. It's, okay, that's fine. Beautiful. That's fine. Lovely. Got you. Okay, that's a good starting point. Now, can we try to hollow your body? Yeah, and give me 3 centimeters out of your length. That's it. That's a pretty good start. Come down. Aha, that's it.
Cool.
Now, because I can see there's a little bit of resistance of your body trying to do that position, we're gonna do it the other way. So I'm gonna basically walk back into the handstand.
Okay.
So same thing, once I get to the vertical, I'm gonna try to get 2 centimeters off more from my length. So you're gonna get yourself here, and then I want you to walk yourself back. Once you get to a point where you're comfortable, I want you to try to get yourself straight, and then we're gonna go 3 centimeters.
Yep.
3 centimeters, and notice how I'm giving myself a little bit of time to go tension. To come back down, same thing. I can come down to the side, nice and control. Yeah.
Yep.
Or I can just muscle it up nice and slowly, just giving your shoulders a little bit of extra work on the way down.
Okay. You do realize you make this look very easy. You must be professional.
I'm not even professional. That's it. I'm going to be here holding you in case you lose your balance. That's perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good to me.
Yep.
I'm going to get you to give me those 3 centimeters more by pressing out of your shoulder. That's it. And relax. That's it. One more time. And relax. I can see you shaking. Can you have one more in you? Otherwise, come down the safest way. What's the experience like? So what do you think about it?
That's a whole nother world, man. Like, I really enjoyed doing the stuff on the rings and that, and doing the inversion. That's not something I thought I could do before, so thank you for showing me the basics.
Definitely,
Awesome.
and like I said, this is just one of the things that you probably neglect in your day-to-day training.
Yep.
I imagine you're getting a lot busier with the business, and obviously now that you've got baby at home, like your time gets reduced by so much.
You know what it's like?
So it's good to have a little bit of variety in your training, right? Because sometimes when you are recovering from the day before, I think you mentioned you did some chest yesterday.
Yes.
So your shoulders might be fired up right now, and
Absolutely.
you might have struggled a little bit, but this is kind of the stuff that I do for longevity. Mobility, in my opinion, is one of the things that you never should stop training. Because as you get older, you obviously rely a lot on your mobility. But I hope you really enjoy the bit of session.
In an ideal world, like how many times per week, like how often would you recommend doing it? Say I've got 20-minute session or something to tack on the end of a weight session, or like, what do you think is a realistic frequency?
Realistically, if you organize your timing perfectly, I think 20 minutes a day, or even after your training session, it's a pretty good combination. In my days, I used to do 2 hours of training, 2.5 hours of training,
a day.
which
Nice.
4 times a week,
Nice.
as a minimum, which allow for my weight training, resistance training, reliever training, and skill training, and therefore obviously more complex sort of workout in the one session.
Yeah, if you notice his guns here. What are the main muscles that get developed in acrobatics? Obviously, biceps. Like, do you find that the bodyweight exercises sort of help you build strength overall in your legs and your arms?
In my experience, because I used to do a lot of aerial training, so aerial acrobatics, I did notice a huge difference in my upper body. My shoulders used to be bigger than what they are right now.
We're going to have to show some pictures to the viewers. Definitely.
Now, definitely, I think gymnastics is a really good gymnastics-based training, and acrobatics is a pretty good way to keep your body balanced in the sense of strength, mobile, and agile. Whereas you always have things like strength training for different purposes, like competing, and obviously body weight and competition. So.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome, man.
Well,
thank you. Thank you very much for showing me. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me to your channel.
Right on, man.
Thank you. Cheers.
Right on.